more women in the Western world particularly, but probably around the world, are choosing to postpone their childbearing until, I suppose, mid-30s or beyond, for reasons of wanting, understandably, to have a career and so on. But that is, again, the law of diminishing returns does mean that she'll have less eggs as time goes by, so that the possibilities, the chances of actually fertilizing that egg through a sperm get less, because there's less of the eggs. It's just true to say that some European countries, but also including Japan and Singapore, the average age of women starting their childbearing there is about 33, 34. Some other European countries, including, I think, Hong Kong, it's late 20s, which includes Britain. I think our average age of a woman having her first child is about 28 and a half years.
Wow.
The USA is a bit of an outlier because they're about 26, the age there, which is younger. So the point is, by the age of 35, a woman will have exhausted 95% of her eggs. So there'll still be plenty left, but that's vast majority will have gone. So it means there's less chances of fertilization, and apparently those that are left not only are less in quantity, but sometimes slight reduction in quality, and they can produce. There's more chance of them producing a multiple birth, including twins, as of course is IVF, which we won't talk about here, but that sometimes has a higher than expected incidence of multiple births. So there we are. So that's the two sides of this, and let's come to the conclusion of what happened. So this lucky sperm, he finds his way, and he thinks, I can fertilize that egg. And believe it or not, the egg, which is 100 times bigger than the poor little wriggling sperm, she welcomes him like a long lost friend, albeit a long lost, very tiny little friend compared to her. But he's welcomed into the fold. He's gone through an outer barrier which and fuses with the egg, and that action activates like an electrical force field around them, so that no other sperm can enter. Again, it's incredible that doctors, scientists can even find out these things, but the fact that they're then protected, and together their combined DNA forms what they call a zygote, which is where we're coming to. That's life has begun in the womb with that zygote, and it's an incredible story, really. And of course, what sort of prompted me to even think about this was that when you think about it, everybody we see, everybody we know, people we don't know, people who've lived thousands of years ago or last year, whatever, we've all been on that journey. And it's a traumatic journey, actually, for babies, and of course for women, more especially perhaps. But by all accounts, it is a very stressful, traumatic journey from babies to make, from initially the fallopian tube, and then down through the cervix, out through the vagina, and the baby's born into this incredible world, this incredible daylight. They've only ever known darkness, let's face it, without any real awareness of where they are or why they're there. And from there, the actual rates that our brains learn is quite phenomenal. I mean, you think how a baby will learn. It's quite phenomenal. I mean, you think how a baby will learn language just from hearing strange noises in a very short space of time. But that's what I really felt, that we've all been on that journey. No one who we see or have read about from years ago, famous people or not, no one has not had to go through that process. And it's amazing to think that actually being here, the odds against any one of us being on this planet alive are so humongously unlikely, because if just one of our ancestors, of your ancestors, of my ancestors, if just one along the long path going back hundreds, thousands of years had died or got ill and not just, wasn't there thereafter, we
Yeah.
wouldn't be here. You may say we might be here as somebody else, but then that wouldn't be us. So the fact that we've got an unbroken chain of ancestry, everybody has, is life is a gift, because if that had been broken, that chain, we wouldn't actually be here to smell the roses, smell the coffee, enjoy the incredible beauty of this earth and this life. And we know that a lot of people don't always have that in their lives, but it's an incredible place, an incredible gift to live, to have these incredible five senses, which give us such pleasure, and so on. So yeah, how on earth did we get here? It sometimes pays, I think, just to think, yeah, this is how it happens, and what an incredible journey it is for every one of us to actually be, in this, frankly, this strange but incredible life.
Mm.
So yeah, that's how on earth we actually got here, cuz.
Wow. I like the I like the way that you narrated it. It's so sequential, the way that somebody could easily follow it.
Yeah.
I've never it's not like it's never interested me. It's just I've never actually thought about it. I just think about daily life. So you've got a lot of
Mm.
anxieties in life, and you seem to forget these important details that you need to know about how we actually exist. We're just bothered
Mm.
with carrying on existing, but we don't really bother to find out how we got here. But
Mm.
that's a really good topic right there. And while you was talking, I thought about the fact that the sperm misses the quite a lot of it would miss their way, wouldn't they, and die off. Only a
Well, yeah,
few,
yeah,
yeah, only a few would or only perhaps
would
one or two
survive.
would survive and hit their target. And it just reminds me of a blind bat for some weird reason, flying, or you see a bat in the afternoon, um, it doesn't know where it's going because it's nocturnal, isn't it? It only feeds at night, so in the
Yeah.
afternoon it's useless. It's
You
like,
just see them flying fast, don't you, from bush to bush or something like that. So
yeah,
yeah, it's
but
it's it's kind of a mindless activity. Yeah.
yeah, it is. Oh, it just made me think about it. I thought, oh, these sperms are all blind bats just flying. Do you reckon? It's a stupid question. Maybe I shouldn't
Yeah.
ask it. Well, but do you reckon that these sperms will do better at night than at day?
Well, I'm not qualified to say, really. I don't think it matters whether it's day or night, but they just, without a lot of, as I say, rocketeering,
Yeah,
they're pretty hopeless. As I say, without any sense of direction or direction of travel, that they are pretty hopeless. But at the
yeah,
same time,
yeah.
they perform a magical task, don't they?
They do.
Quite
They do.
incredible, really. And just
It is.
we don't know why so many millions are produced every time, and yet only one could possibly achieve anything. And it's not as if any one of them has got any sense of direction. So it's just one of those incredible things.
Yeah,
Whether science will find out more, which
yeah,
makes more sense,
yeah.
maybe it will. But it's an incredible process. It really is.
It's like trying to make it in the world of entertainment.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Not
I've
too
got
many
the
make it, do they?
I know, yeah. I've got all these
Yeah.
weird analogies. Anyway, this is all we've got time for. You've been. Do you want to conclude, bro, please? Yeah, fittingly.
Yes, okay. Well, I hope we haven't put too much strange thinking in your minds. It's an interesting subject, I think, how we actually did get here. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me bruv.
And I am Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Cuz. Yeah, he does call me Cuz. Yeah.
I do.
And he calls me Cuz. So join us again, same time next week. It's a goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me too. Cheers for
Ah,
now.
this is nice. All right, so let's start.